Hi everybody, it's Battle. Hope you are well. Thanks for joining me today. I want to guide you through a full body power flow, just 30 minutes. Get on your mat, get it done, and get strong. All right, so let's start seated today. So seated on your mat, anywhere comfortable, any way comfortable. Close your eyes and just ground yourself for a minute. Important to take a couple of breaths to settle yourself into your mat and into space. Quiet your mind. Bring it to your mat, out of the world. And then begin to connect to your breath. Connecting to your breath by drawing the breath in and up, all the way up into the chest. And then just let it ease out of your nose. Maybe deepening your breath. Sometimes you can use Ujjayi Pranayama. Ujjayi breath is like you're fogging up a mirror. So you're still breathing in and out of your nose, but you're drawing the breath across the back of the throat and the vocal cords so that it creates a hissing sound on the inhale and the exhale. It creates heat within you. You can use this Ujjayi Pranayama anytime through a power flow just to help you through challenging portions. Just come to natural breath and let it go. Let's let out some tension here. So inhale deeply, fill from the hips to the heart. And then open your mouth and sigh audibly. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, nobody's listening, you're at home. And sigh. One more. Big inhale. And then exhale, sigh. Nicely done. All right, start to flutter your eyes open. And then make your way to all fours. Come into cat and cow. On your inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze with your tailbone. Cow pose. And then exhale, pull everything underneath. And use your breath. Now connect with your breath and connecting the movement with the breath. Inhaling, filling the lungs, and exhaling, squeezing them out. Moving in and out of your cat and cow, and even sharing and moving and exploring any organic movements that you need. Fan out your fingers really wide under your shoulders. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Come to downward facing dog. Pedal out through your heels. Shift right and left. Come up to balls of the feet. Press back and then lower your heels. Come up to the balls of the feet again. Press chest and belly back towards the thighs and then lower your heels. One big solid inhale here. And lengthen on the exhale. Start to walk your feet to your hands and hang here in ragdoll. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Lift your gaze, lengthen your spine. Even if you have to take your hands to your shins, get your spine straight. And then fold in. Belly button into the spine. Again, lift and lengthen. And then fold in. One more time. Lift and lengthen. And then fold in. Let's take a twist here. So place the left hand either around the left ankle or to the mat. Reach the right arm high, twist open. Take it to the other side. Right hand down or around the ankle. Twist the left arm open. both hands down, heel toe your feet together. We're going to come into some sun salutations here just to fire us up and warm up the whole body. Inhale, arms rise above your head. Exhale, big swan dive, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, step back to plank. Hold your plank here. So hold here. We're going to fire up the core just a little bit. Press forward on the tip toes. Shoulders coming over the fingertips. Draw the belly button in the spine. And then press back. Do it again. Press forward. Tip toes. Shoulders way forward. Belly button in. And then press back. Forward again. And then back. This time come forward and either take the knees down or lower chaturanga. Elbows come close to the body. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Long inhale, smooth exhale. Move your feet to the top of the mat. Fold in. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Keep moving. Inhale, half lift. Step back, plank. Hold your plank here, firing up the core. Like I said, this is total body, full body. Now your booty should be no higher than your hips. Pick up your right foot just a few inches off the mat. And then draw the knee into the shoulder without moving the body. And then press back at an angle across the back left heel. Draw into the shoulder, across the back left heel. Into the shoulder, across. You got two more, across. And then put it down. Left leg rises just a bit. And then take that diagonal across the outside of the right heel. And then draw the knee into the shoulder and back. Shoulder and back, crunching into your side for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet down. Lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, down dog. Big long inhale. Smooth exhale. Move your feet to the top of the mat again. Fold in. Inhale, root to rise. Come all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Step back to plank. Hold your plank again. And then start to bring the right toes forward so the knee comes under the chest. And then pick them up. And then put it down. Bring them up forward. Pick your foot up and put it down. Now bring it forward and back. Forward and back. Forward, back. Forward, forward, back. Belly button in for 3. Pick it up. 2, 1. Good job. Chaturanga. Inhale. Upward facing. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Big long inhale. Smooth exhale. Move your feet to the top of the mat. Building heat. Should feel warm now. Inhale. Rise up. Exhale. Keep going. Fold forward. Inhale. Half lift. This time you can jump back if you'd like. Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Hold here. Big inhale. Big exhale. Right leg rises. Bring it up high to the sky. Press your chest and belly back towards your left thigh and the left heel comes down into the mat. Now bend your right knee. Let your foot fall open, opening through the hip. Shift your weight forward. Shoulders over the wrist. Draw the right knee into the shoulder or elbow. And then reach it back up. Draw it into the right elbow or shoulder. And then reach it back up. Draw it into the right shoulder or elbow. Reach it back up. Let the foot fall open. Opening the hip. Knee into the nose. And then reach back up. Now draw the knee into the left elbow and then send your right leg long out to your side. Left arm comes off the mat, fallen triangle, left arm up. Both hands down, draw the knee into the nose and then place your foot between your hands. Stay in a long, low lunge here. Charge your chest forward. Leave your left hand down, reach your right arm up to twist. Gaze up at your hand, and maybe take some shoulder circles here. Circling the arm out, and then go the other direction. Frame your front foot, and keep on the ball of the back foot and start to straighten the front knee. And then rebend. Straighten the front knee. Rebend. Warming up the hamstring here. Yeah, getting it involved. Nice job. Straighten that knee. Rebend your knee. Flatten out your back foot. Bring your hands to your hips, but keep your body low. Reach your arms forward. Biceps by the ears. Power lunge. Rise up, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reach forward, reverse it, bring it back. And then float it down to frame the front foot. Step back, take it through a flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg rises. Bend the knee, open the hip, press the chest and belly back towards the right thigh, and the right heel comes to the mat. Right knee, right shoulder or elbow, reach it back up. Right knee, right shoulder, right elbow, reach it back up. Coming forward, and then back. Drop it open again, opening the hip, and then rechamber that knee, draw it into the nose. Reach back up. And draw the knee into the right elbow. Send the leg out to the side. Right arm high, fall in triangle. Both hands down, draw the knee into the nose, core plank. Place your foot between your hands. Stay in a long, low lunge, staying on the ball of the back foot. Charge your chest forward, sink your hips. Right hand stays, left arm rises to twist. Circle your arm. Both directions, don't forget to change directions. Twist it out again. Frame the front foot. Start to come forward and back, rebending and straightening the front knee. Stay on the ball of the back foot. It's actually a little easier. Straighten and bend. Just warming up the hamstring. All right. When the knee bends again, flatten out the back foot at a 45-degree angle. Bring the hands to the hips, but keep the upper body low. Biceps to the ears, reach low, power lunge. And then rise up, warrior one. Sink low, deep into the left hip. Open up, warrior two. Gaze out of your front fingertips, sink a little bit lower. Engaging the back leg, strong. Flip the front palm, reach, and then bring it back to reverse your warrior. Float the hands down, frame the front foot. Step back, take it through a flow, or we just meet in downward facing dog. Your choice. Big long inhale with your downward facing dog. Big long exhale. Move your feet to the top of the mat. And take your peace sign fingers and wrap them around in between your first and second toe. And you're taking a yoga toe lock. So your thumb touches the index finger, right at your pointer finger. Look forward, lengthen your spine so you're straightening out your spine. And then fold in. Hips high, knees start to straighten. Draw the shoulder blades up towards your hips, up your back, not towards your ears. Lots of weight in the balls of the feet. Pull yourself down, draw your belly button in. Lengthening your spine by using your biceps to pull yourself down. Lengthen, inhale, release your toes and put the palms of your hands all the way under the soles of your feet so that the toes touch the wrist crease. Look forward, lengthen, and then fold. Again, flare your elbows out. Draw your shoulder blades up your back. Lift your tailbone. Start to straighten your knees. Draw yourself down. Belly button into the spine. And then release the hands. Nice job. Hands to the hips. Slowly come up with easy knees. Inhale, arms rise above your head. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Step or float back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg rises, bend the knee, stack the hip. We're gonna add onto the sequence. So draw the right knee into the shoulder and then reach it back up. 2 more just like that. And up, in, and up. Let the foot fall, drop it open, and draw the knee into the nose. This time just shoot it out to the left and open up into fallen triangle. Both hands down, knee into the nose, core plank. Place your foot between your hands. Stand a long, low lunge. Twist open, right arm high. Sink your hips low. Both hands down. This time, let's put the back knee down and shift your weight back into Ardha Hanumanasana, or half split, and really stretch out that hamstring. Shift your weight back forward. Tuck the toes, lift the back knee. Flatten out the back foot and bring the hands to the hips. Stay low. Arms by your ears. Rise up. Warrior 1. Open for Warrior 2. Flip the front palm, reach forward, and then dance it back. Now hold yourself back in this peaceful warrior. Bend your front knee a little deeper, and then straighten your front knee and come down into triangle pose. Right hand comes anywhere on the foot, the leg, or the mat, and open up. Extend, expand your arms. Both hands down to frame the front foot. Bend into the front knee, standing split. Left leg high, nose to knee. Warrior 3 is where we're going. So bend your front knee, leave your leg as high as your hip, and then start to straighten the front knee as the hands rise to the heart center. You can fly them above the head if you'd like, and then bring them back to fly. Feet together, bend your knees, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink low. Hands come to the heart center. Let's twist. So you're twisting the left elbow across, drawing the thumbs into the heart center. And let's twist to the other side. Coming back to center, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your hips really low, and then fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Step or float back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg rises. Bend the knee, stack the hip open. Draw the knee into the shoulder or elbow, and then reach it back up. Draw it in. You've got 2 more, just like this. Last time. Reach out, bend the knee, open the hip, and then draw the knee into the chest, and then send it to your right. Fallen triangle. Straight legs. Both hands down. Draw the knee into your nose. And then place your foot between your hands. Stay on the ball of the back foot. Stay low in your lunge. Left arm rises to twist. Hips low. Both hands down. Take the right knee down. Shift your weight back and over the front leg. Pull the toes back towards your nose in the Ardha Hanumanasana, stretching out your hamstring. Shift forward, tuck the toes, lift the back knee, then flatten out the back foot as the hands come to the hips. Deep in the front knee, arms by your ears. Power lunge, and then rise up. Warrior 1, sink into it, and then open up Warrior 2. Flip the front palm, reach forward, bring it back, reverse. A little deeper into the left knee bend, and then straighten the left knee. Float it down into triangle pose, right arm high. Doesn't matter where the left hand comes, as long as you're comfortable and your shoulders are stacked one on top of the other. Expand. Both hands down, bend the front knee, coming into standing split at the top of the mat. Right leg high, hands in line with the foot, nose to knee. Lift it up. Warrior 3 is next. Start to bend the front knee and just slightly lower the back leg. Bring the hands to the heart center as you straighten the left leg. Arms can stay at the heart or fly above the head or back behind you. Start to stand up. And as you stand, bring your right knee with you. And cross your ankle over and then fold. So you can just stay right here working in your right hip. Or you can start to come down, put the hands down and maybe straighten the left knee. But the stretch is in your right outer hip. Standing pigeon. Nice job, everybody. Now start to come back up. Take your peace sign fingers and grab that right big toe. Extend your leg forward as you stand. And then out to the side. Maybe look to the left. Rebend the knee, come to tree pose. Hands to the heart center. Calm your breath. Foot anywhere on the leg with the knee. Slow your breath. Rechamber your knee. Extend your arms above your head and extend your leg in front of you for 3, 2, and 1. Chair pose. Feet together, knees bend. Sink low. Good. Take the twist to the other side. So take the right elbow across the outside of the left leg. Sink low. And take the twist. Other side, left elbow across the right thigh. Come back to center, chair pose. And as you stand up, start to bring the left foot with you. Cross it over. Coming into standing pigeon or figure 4. Sink your hips low, working into that outer hip of the left leg. You can stay here or bring the hands down and start to straighten and bend the knee. And as you come up, right hand to the hip, left peace sign fingers around the big toe. Extend your leg out in front of you and then out to the side. Hold here. Use your core strength. And then release that foot. Draw it in for your tree pose. Vrikshasana. Hands to the heart center. Rechamber your knee and extend the arms above your head and the leg out in front of you and hold for 3. There's Bubba. 2 and 1. Nice job. Feet together. Chair pose one more time. Sink low and then fold forward. Inhale, look forward. Separate your feet. Turn your toes out. Sink your hips low into Malasana. Elbows inside of the thighs. Option to stay here or plant the hands and lift the hips when you're ready. Option 4, crow pose if you'd like. You can also plant your hands a foot in front of your toes. Draw your knees to the backs of your triceps or your armpits. Shift your weight forward if you're coming to crow, lifting the feet up. Lots of bend in the elbows, and then you start to straighten as you draw your belly button in. Back to your prayer squat, Malasana. Wherever you are, it's fine. You have to do what your body calls for every day, and it may just be different. Plant your hands, lift your hips. If you want another crow pose, you can take another crow here, or I like to take a wide-legged downward-facing dog, so widen your feet really wide on your mat. It turns sideways if you need to. And then extend the legs long, arms long, like you're in a downward facing dog with your arms in your upper back, but the hips and the legs are wide. Go ahead and walk your hands back under your shoulders. Heel toe the feet together, all the way together. And then bend your knees and come into a little ball, a little squat. Come all the way up to the tip toes. Knees come up. Now open the knees and put the feet together. So the mounds of the toes are down and the knuckles of the toes touch and the heels touch. And then walk your hands out in front of you. Stay low. Nice lower back stretch, widening through the hips. I challenge you here, if you'd like, you can stay where you are or try to balance. So using your core, try to bring your hands to your heart center and hold. 3, smile, 2, 1. Draw the knees together and have a seat. Extend your right leg out in front of you. Draw the sole of the left foot on the inner thigh and fold forward for Janu Sirsasana, separate leg stretch. Inhale as you rise. Let's take a twist. So just put the sole of that left foot right on the inside of the thigh. Lift your right arm up and then twist across your leg. You want to bring the knee across the midline of the body here. And you may grab the foot or you may just grab your hip, but twist. Looking back over your back shoulder. Unwind. And extend that leg. And draw the other one in, sole of the foot to the inner thigh, knee is open. Fold forward, Janu Sirsasana on the opposite side. And roll it back up. Sole of the foot on the mat. And then reach your left arm high. Take it across the outside of your leg, taking your leg across the midline of the body. Maybe just grabbing your hip or the outer edge of your foot, but you twist. Looking back over your back shoulder. Lengthen your spine by lifting through the top of your head. And then unwind yourself. Draw the soles of your feet together. Shift your hips way forward. Open your knees. And then come forward. A little more hip opening here. Nice deep stretch. And coming back up for one more bit of core work. So shift your weight back onto your hip bones, or sorry, your sits bones, and then come into Navasana boat pose. Lift your legs. Now, if you need the support, put your hands under your thighs to support your lower back, or just bend your knees, or extend them high and hold belly button in the spine for 3, 2, you're not done yet, just lower halfway down, touch the lower back but not the shoulder blades, and then lift back up. Bent knees are straight, and then lower down, and then lift and lower, hold, flutter your feet, 5, 4, 3, belly button into the spine, 2, whoo, flop down on your mat like a fish. Gather your right knee into your chest. And take it over to the left into a twist here. Opening your right arm and gazing at your right hand. Unwind. Let's go to the other side. Send the right leg long, left knee in, and then take it over. Gazing to the left hand. Unwind yourself. Any other final posture that you need, you can take it. You can take yourself into a little ball. You can wag your tail a little back and forth with the legs open. Happy baby with the hands to the outer edges of the feet. Just do what feels good here. Other option, if you'd like to finish your practice traditionally, you can come into a shoulder stand, lifting the legs up either into modified shoulder stand, which is here in an L shape with your body, which is waterfall, or you can come all the way up into your shoulder stand, supporting the lower back, making a vertical line for the toes and shoulders. Option to lower into Halasana plow pose, drawing the toes down to the mat. If they don't touch, keep your hands on your lower back. If they do, you can actually extend your arms long down the mat. Draw the shoulders together. I like to walk my legs out wide too. And then slowly make your way either all the way up into shoulder stand again, or all the way down onto your back. Lower the legs slowly, supporting your lower back. Finishing with fish pose. So the arms are by your side. Press into your forearms really hard. Lift with your heart up. And then lower the top of your head to the mat. Heart is open, clavicles open, shoulders open. Breathe. Stay up on your arms, draw your chin into your chest, and come all the way down for Shavasana. Separate your feet, separate your arms. Quiet your mind, quiet your breath. Congratulating yourself for taking the time today for yourself and to take care of your body, and ultimately taking care of your mind and your soul and your spirit. Thanks for joining me today. Stay in your Shavasana as long as you'd like. And make sure to take note of how you feel now versus 30 minutes ago. That's what we come back to our mat for. Over and over and over again. Go out and feel good and be good. But most of all, do good, my sweet friends.